Welcome to another run here in American Truck Simulator. We are back with the Kenworth W900B. This looks strikingly similar to the SES Kenworth W900 because basically it is. It's basically a W900 with a higher, elevated, stretched out hood. I mean, that's really all it is. Really, you add a few little extra parts, and then bam, you got the W900B. This will be the last time I will be running this truck, as I am going to be switching over to a new truck next week. I would get more into that as I start driving. We are hauling today some air conditioners, part of the Fontaine Velocity, available on the Steam Workshop. Yes, still SCS sounds to this truck. But other than that, I've been loving running this truck for the past week. But sit back, take care, catch you in a second. So we are going from Farmington to Gallup, and I should mention now that I forgot to get gas before the start of this video. And I shouldn't say gas because it is not gas, it is diesel, which I still forgot to get. So that's where we are going to go first today. How's everybody doing today? I am doing okay myself. It's a lot cooler out here today than it was yesterday. Yesterday we got up to about the mid 80s, and then today is the total opposite. It's like the low 60s and very windy. But I'd rather have this than that, that's for sure. So quite a few things to talk about in this video as we go ahead and get some diesel here. So first things first. With this W900B, I think I am starting to get a feel as to what I want to do with this channel. So I guess I can kind of talk about two things at once here. I've basically been running this W900B all week, and I think I'm going to stick with that, where I'm going to pick a truck, run it all week, or basically run it like when I do my live stream Saturday, when I do my ATS upload Monday, my live stream Wednesday, and then my ATS upload Friday. So what truck I'm gonna run with next, I don't know yet. Let me know in the comment box if there is a particular truck that you all would like to see. Doesn't matter, old, new, whatever, just let me know. And I believe that's how I'm gonna go with that. Now, as far as the schedule for my channel, I'm gonna try to keep it the way I just mentioned. It will be in the description as well. But however, I will be going back on the road real soon. I think next week. I talked to my old employer pretty much, and they hired me right on the spot. I gave them my updated DOT medical card, got my license situation straightened, figured out, and that was it. Told me he'll call me and let me know, when, I could get started. And like I said, more likely it'll be sometime next week. So I'll be gone for about 4 days a week or so. So I'm definitely looking forward to that because, as some of you may or may not know, me and the wife, and the daughter, we do have plans on moving back to Phoenix, Arizona. That's where it's home for all of us, despite us being from 3 different cities. And so we try to make moves to make it happen. And wow, this trailer is so well detailed. Again, I'm loading a whole bunch of air conditioners over to the Plaster & Sons in Gallup. So the headache rack comes with the truck as well. And the skin, I should mention, is the Cat skin by Paulie. That is in the Steam Workshop as well. And yeah, I'm about to roll up here and get some diesel. Well, I keep saying gas, I wouldn't say diesel. But so yeah, that's the direction I think I'm wanting to go with this channel. And so hopefully we can stick with that. And now also another thing I want to talk about in this video is, in one of my previous videos earlier this week, I made a poll where I ask people when do they think that the Oregon DLC will be released. Now, before I get into the results, personally, before even when I seen this new blog post where they came out with the Scenic Route 101 in Oregon, I still personally felt that it was going to be towards the end of the year, November, December, what have you. But as I started talking to more and more people, I started to understand how it's probably going to be sooner, a lot sooner than November and December. You know, after all, they're already showing us roads and stuff like that. It's usually a matter of a couple months afterwards, so which will fit right in the timeline with the July release date. Now, from this poll that I conducted, 75% of the people that voted actually believes it will happen sometime between now and August, while 59% believes that it'll happen either next month or in July. And I'm starting to see how that's possible. Because at this point they're already working on roads and stuff like that. So hopefully we will see it before the end of the summer. I believe we will definitely see it now before the end of August. But now the true question now is how much will it be? And I could have just turned left out of there, huh? No, I don't think I could have, because there was a divider in the middle of the road. I think so. But anyway, now the question is, what will the price be for this new DLC? I'm going to make another poll. I'm going to put it in the description. I'm going to put it in the comment section. And I want you all to vote on it. I'm going to have several choices. I want y'all to vote on what price should, I don't want to say will, what price should the next DLC be? I've heard some people say free, that it should be free. And I can tell you right now, whatever state SCS decides to come out with, it will never be free. They're still in the process of developing their team. They still need more people if they want states to be cranked out quicker. And they can't get that, only giving out free DLC. So how much will it be? Now, considering that Oregon will be the smaller of the 3 other states, California, Nevada, and Arizona, and New Mexico, so 4 states. Considering that it'll be the smaller of the 4 states, and not as many cities, I really don't see this state being no more than $9.99 to $11.99. Anything more than that, like as I said before, because they're only coming out with a state once a year, then if you want to charge me $20, I'm perfectly content with it. Because come on, I could waste $20 in a week. I could waste $20 in a day, in a minute if I really wanted to. So while I don't mind it being $20, there is a good majority that may feel that $20 is a bit steep. Now, again, like I said, me personally, I would go with a price tag of $9.99 to $11.99. Like I said, just for the fact that it will be the smaller of the 3 remaining states. Or I keep saying 3, the 4 remaining states. Not as many cities, so to me that should be the proper price tag. More likely, I see it going up to probably $14.99. But again, we should see also how much detail are they going to put into this state. Obviously, going forward, it won't look like California, Arizona, and Nevada. So that is, of course, one good thing. But how many cities are we going to see? Besides Portland, besides Eugene, what other cities are we going to see, in this new state? And then, of course, you're going to have, the U.S. expansion map that's going to add new cities. You're going to have MHA Pro map that's going to do the same thing. So We would get a bunch of cities, but again, it's the smaller of the 4 states, of the 4 remaining states. So I don't see it being no more than $12. Now, some people have brought up also the idea of, you know, possibly packing states together so that you could get them out faster. And I can agree with that to a degree. I don't know if it'll make it any faster, but then at that point, if it does make it any faster, how much attention to detail are they going to really put towards packing states together? You know, they could possibly do Oregon and Washington, since they're relatively small states. You know, do those together, pack them up, sell it for like $20. $20 for 2 states isn't bad. Because like I said, they're not big states. You know, obviously you do things like Texas by itself, because it's a really big state. Texas will probably be, if they make it that far, Texas will probably be the most expensive state that we will ever see at ATS. I could see that easily going for $20, $25. Of course, that's probably going to be a while off. I predict they're going to do Oregon. Hopefully they do Oregon and Washington. So that would complete the whole 101, running through California, etc. And then maybe move over to doing the neighboring states around Nevada. You know, maybe do Utah, Wyoming, you know, maybe do Idaho. Well, I don't know so much about Idaho. But, you know, maybe Wyoming, maybe Utah. And then maybe go over to Texas. Or just do Texas next. There is tons of people that want SCS to do Texas. But I can guarantee you right now, I don't think they're thinking about that, because they probably do not have enough people to complete such a huge state. Just driving from one end to the other, you know, I did that when I was driving back and forth from Arizona to Ohio, and it's a good drive. And there's tons of cities, major cities in Texas. I mean, you got El Paso, you got Houston, you got San Antonio, you got Dallas, Fort Worth. I mean, the list just goes on and on. And, you know, you got Amarillo, you got Abilene. I mean, there's so many cities and sub-cities and small cities that DLC should easily be $20 to like $25 just tops. So I think SCS needs to figure out something, because as we all see it, everybody that plays this game, even the ones that are most clueless to this game, should be able to see the fact that this game will not be completed. This will not be a complete game, considering there is a bulk of states still left. If you don't count Alaska, don't count Hawaii, there's 44 states remaining. If you don't include Oregon yet, 44 different states that's left. You know, do you see it being completed? It definitely won't be completed within the next year, not even 5 years, and even 10 years is a stretch. You know, because at 10 years you have to pop out 4 or 5 states a year, which again, if they do that, then you know there's not really a good, you know, attention to detail. So what should they do? Should they start packing states together? You know, again, are they going to be paying good attention to detail if they do that? They have to figure out something, because it's going to get to the point where people are going to grow old, and this game is going to get boring, and people are not going to want to run the same roads constantly, time and time again. That's the only reason why places, or I should say places, why mods like Coast to Coast is still relevant to some people. Me personally, I don't like using it because it's a lot of copy and paste. But I don't knock the modder for doing it. I personally don't like it, but that's the only reason why that's still relevant to a lot of people. Oh my goodness. sometimes I wish SCS would just give us a heads up when this stuff is gonna happen. I mean, as a truck driver, we should always look ahead anyway, but this game really doesn't allow you to do that too much, you know. I mean, by the time you see it, you're already like right up on the situation, and you know, you usually have to do some unusual braking and stuff. And anyway, so yeah, this game it's not gonna be complete, folks. I don't see it. I don't see it being complete. And honestly, it's gonna die before it is complete, unfortunately. Now, what are they gonna do? Is another developer gonna come out the woodworks and have a game that has all 50 states, or even the 48 continental states? And if they do, how much will that game be? You know, it'll probably easily be $60 if they had a trucking game that had all the states. I don't know, but here we are now. We are just about to enter into Gallup here, and whoa, car! What the fuck, dude? Are you serious? Like, this car did not. He literally did not stop. He was just gonna keep going. Hell yeah, I'm about to take a picture of this. I can't believe that. Ain't that something? That car literally just kept on going. Now, that's one of the things that SCS needs to fix. It's minor bugs like that. Because that car had no intention on stopping. I mean, you see the rate of speed that he was even coming out of that parking lot. And I've even noticed that too sometimes when I'm in certain gas stations. And, you know, or not even gas stations, certain rest areas. And let's say the rest area is behind the gas station, and I come out to the front of it and there's a car already in the bay, they'll just keep on coming out regardless if they see me there or not. Oh my goodness, this car ain't moving either. So yeah, folks, that's about the gist of things. I think this Oregon will be released sometime within the next 2 months. I'm gonna get out of this pickle of a jam, and I will catch y'all towards the end of this video. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my goodness. What is up with this AI traffic in this video? Oh man. Well, that's 2 incidents with AI today. Good thing this is a video game, right? I'm sorry for the hardcore ATS people that had to hear that. But I do treat this as a simulation to the best of my ability. But sometimes AI traffic doesn't allow that to happen. So you see how I had to make such a wide turn just so that idiot didn't run into me. But here we are, folks. We are at Plaster & Sons, about to drop this load off. All my mods are in a Google document link, which is in the description of this video, along with the truck and any mods that I've used for this video. The next time I will be bringing out a video will be on Saturday. That will be an ATS live stream. I don't know what truck I'm going to use yet. We shall see. I might pull out the Volvo. I might try to search for a different truck. But this is it, folks. Kenworth W900B, the cat skin on it by Paulie. Thank you all for riding through this bumpy journey. And until next time, folks, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.